In this demonstration, we're going to show you how to use Arcade in the field calculator to populate attribute values. All right, so on the screen I have, of course, a very simple ArcGIS Pro project with a map that contains just one operational layer, the parcels layer. Got some base maps here as well. I've already opened the attribute table for the parcels layer, and I've kind of scrolled to the end of the table. And so you'll notice that there is a FIPS column here. FIPS codes are unique identifiers for states, or they're unique numeric indicators for states and for counties. The first two digits are the state, so 48 is the code for Texas, and then the last three digits, in this case 491, those are the digits for the county. All right, and so you might have a situation where you are wanting to break that data up into separate columns, where one column contains the state FIPS code and another column contains the county FIPS code. And so we're going to use Arcade to do that real quickly. What I'll do is go ahead and open up the field calculator. I'm going to switch from Python to Arcade. Input table, of course, is going to be parcels. We're going to create a new column called STFIPS. It will be a text column. We don't really need it to be numeric. Even though it's a numeric indicator, we don't really need it to be numeric data type. We're not going to be doing calculations with the data, so we'll leave it as a text data type column. Expand this a little bit. And down at the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and load a pre-built code for state FIPS. A very simple Arcade expression. In Arcade, there is something called the left function. And the left function is an Arcade function that allows you to pull out one or more characters from the left side of a string. In this case, that's going to be $feature.fips. So in other words, for the FIPS code, which is that column, $feature is a global variable that allows you to pull attribute information. So essentially we're pulling attribute information from this FIPS field. The indicator of 2 here, the second parameter, indicates that I want to pull 2 characters. All right, so in other words, the left function is going to be used to pull the left 2 characters from the FIPS column, and then we'll create a new column called the STFIPS column. I want to verify that expression. It's valid in this case, and we'll go ahead and enable undo just in case something goes wrong here. From there, I'll hit apply. And it's going to run the field calculator at this point. I don't have any selected records, so of course it's going to have to calculate the values for all 212,000 roughly values. So we'll give it just a second to run here. Getting close to the end. All right, now at this point we can examine the result. So if we scroll all the way to the right-hand side, you'll see that it has created a new STFIPS column, and it's pulled the left 2 characters from the FIPS column. So there's the 48. Now we can do the same thing with the county code. So we'll change this from STFIPS to county FIPS. We'll just call this CNTY for county FIPS. In this case, I'm going to take, instead of the left function, I'm going to use the right function. Same column, so from the right I want to pull 3 characters in this case, because those last 3 characters are the county code. I will again do the same thing here. We'll go ahead and hit apply. Oops. Okay, so I didn't like that because I was already in the editing process, so I need to save those previous edits. So I'll save my pending edits. And now I'll apply. It's going to do that same calculation. And we've reached the end, and so it's going to add that new column. Now if we scroll over to the far right-hand side, now we have our county FIPS column. All right, so that's an example of using the Arcade expression language that comes with ArcGIS Pro to build out expressions for use with the field calculator in ArcGIS Pro. So we'll go ahead and save our changes here and hit OK. And that should be it. That's all I needed to show you for this time. I appreciate you joining me. We'll see you next time.